Right, let's just double check everything's okay. I think we're good to go. Welcome to tonight's semi-final. Michael Howard against Wes Jervis. This is going to prove to be a very interesting game, I think. Sean?
Yeah, I've not seen too much of Wes, to be fair. Watched him against Jack Woods, thought really good. So hopefully a decent quality match and a close one, I think.
Yeah. He had a good win in the last round, didn't he, against Josh as well?
Yeah, I didn't watch that match, to be fair, but you know, Josh was the favourite, so Wes must have played well, and you know, big win for Wes. So I'm not quite sure how they've got this match on the boot, but I would assume if Wes has beat the favourite, he'd be favourite. But I don't think there's much in it.
Yeah, I've not seen the book for it.
So let us know in the chat, guys, if it's clear on the mics and stuff.
So Wesley's won the lag there. Wes to break, race to 11. Now then.
Prediction 8?
Well, as you just said, you know, you haven't seen a lot of Wes, and neither have I.
No.
I've watched his games, but I've seen a lot of Howie. I think it'll be a tight match.
Yeah,
I do.
same here.
But if Howard can, you know, just relax a bit and play his natural game, I think I would have him as slight favourite. But
Yeah.
I think it'll be tight.
First dry break of the match there from Wes. Tricky layout here. I think on both colours. Maybe
Yeah,
Red's age, you think, of more potential?
Yeah, he's going Reds here, and he's got to.
I suppose if you map them out right, they've all got a bag, haven't they?
Mm-hmm.
How do we get the chat on?
I'm not sure. Live chat. Oh, there we go. Well, that's a nice little shot, that.
Yeah, if he minds his work here, they've all got a pocket, haven't they?
Yep.
It's just the black, I can't see. The black goes left middle or...
Yeah, it's hard to see, isn't it? Where's the overhead cam? Let's have a look. Top down. There you go. Yeah, it flies in that middle, doesn't it?
Yeah, but he perhaps want that ball on the right rail as his last
This
ball
is
to
last
play
ball,
that shot.
yes. Yeah. Little snatch there. Still, it's tough for Wes.
Yeah, not
It's
easy,
not an easy
this, is
finish,
it?
this. See him scratching his head there.
I think I would be, to be fair. Yeah, all the yellows down this end are kind of blocking each other, aren't they, from pockets and...
Yeah, they are.
Looks like he's attacking.
Yeah, and his match against Josh, he was quite an attacking player. He's got a nice Q action as well, Wes.
It was hard to gauge in his match against Jack because the player Jack
first
is,
match,
he just went for it, you know, but
Yeah.
and you know, Jack missed, Wes was finishing him off, but yeah, he's tied the pocket up there.
Oh, I'll be
Sound
knocking him in
kinda,
here,
yeah.
I think. Knock him in, get the white
Yeah.
back up the top.
Yeah, agreed.
Not sure if the live chat's working, guys, so if anybody is watching, just send us a quick message
yeah.
to say, Aid. Cheers, Aid. Thanks,
Aid.
mate. Is the sound alright?
Yeah, he got the white, but he got the white he perhaps wanted, but didn't knock him in.
Yeah, he's still not got a lot, has he?
No.
Thanks, Aid. Sounds good. Cheers, mate.
Evening time.
Evening, Simon. Mark. Wonder if he's going for this yellow cut in the bottom left corner. I think he is.
Yeah.
That opens everything up if he...
Yeah, and he's put the black in a decent position for himself as well to make it difficult for Howard. So, yeah, edgy opening here.
Mm. Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Gary, yeah, good match this, Gary. Tough one to call, I think.
It's a bit of an edgy first frame, isn't it, this?
Yeah, I didn't think the double was on for pot the yellow, but he's just perhaps put it down there for
He's made
next
a mess,
shot or
mess of it, hasn't he?
hold him up a little bit. think Yala's a favourite still here, aren't they now? Got that one covered, and he's only got the one, the black really, that he needs to sort out.
Yeah.
Mind
you,
Howard just knocks him in now and puts it behind the black.
Exactly. That changes the whole sort of perception of the game, doesn't it?
The thing with these rules, isn't it? Like, you can be in control of a frame, and one shot just changes it at the flip of a coin.
Yeah, I love him. It's great. You know, it's he keeps it quite open, doesn't it? But there's still an element of safety that can be played.
Yeah. Good shot as well from Wes there, yeah.
Tit for tat.
Yeah,
at the moment.
Yeah. He kind of swung a bit then to Reds, and then now he's just played that great shot. You're thinking Yala's, aren't you? Yeah, really good shot.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
No.
That double plant, to be honest.
I think he was
chasing a bit there.
Yeah, I think he was playing on this one at the bottom, and I think he's just run it a bit far. I think he's in trouble now. You find a lot in these matches, whatever category, the first frames are always a bit edgy, tactical.
Yeah. Just knocking him in, I think. Yeah. Oh, and he's made a little bit of a mess there, but I don't think Wesley's got an easy starter there for these four. I think that's a pretty good shot from Howard, actually.
Yeah, looks like this. Oh no, I thought that Yala must have gone, but he's played another good shot there, to be fair. I think Howard can see that red to left middle.
Yeah, he's got a little
what's
snick
coming
on
after, unless he can cut it fine enough to go up and down and then leave himself off the Yala in the bottom right corner. I don't know if he can.
Yeah, it was tough, that.
Yeah.
So,
good
let's
chance.
see what Wesley's got here. Yeah,
good chance. These are on, these are.
Got to mind his work a little bit.
Yeah, I just think if he runs that in the middle first and just nudges his Yala up, and then he's, you know, bottom corner, see how he lands, but. Oh yeah, nice. Just needs to get that white out to the left cush, doesn't he? Somewhere for either top right corner or left right middle.
Yeah, if you can get in between those balls, it looks like he's very straight here.
Yeah, I think he can pinch it, top spin it through, I think, yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, it must go middle, left middle. It's tough to see on these camera angles, but it perhaps goes left middle.
It does just go, doesn't it, that? Yeah. But, I think he's going for it. Little trickle
nice
in.
Shot. First blood to Wes.
Yeah, it's a nervy game for both of them, that first frame. Wes's fans, Justin. Thinks he's going to win this. Fair play. Long way to go though, mate. He's smashed a couple of balls in there, hasn't he?
He actually broke them nice, but in the end he was lucky to get one. A red kicked that yellow into the left middle.
Well, the red went in first, didn't it, in the middle?
Oh, did it? I didn't see that
in
one.
The left middle,
yeah, I thought it was dry for a second, but oh, these reds are lovely, aren't they? If he makes this first ball.
There's just that one on the right hand side,
yeah,
towards the bottom right hand corner. I don't know if that goes into the bottom corner. It'll go into the middle for sure, but.
You might just run into that, yeah. I don't know. It might pass this.
Well, if it goes, he's on it now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ooh, don't know. No, obviously it doesn't go.
But if it doesn't, where does it go? It looks to me like you've only got right middle.
Yeah.
And how are you get in there from? I suppose it's second to last ball and just leave a thin snick on it to run into the yellow just at the left of it, but you wouldn't want to be leaving that for last shot, would you?
No, buddy. I think he's going to end up being left with that, isn't he?
Yeah,
you know, he's knocking his balls in.
See, if he perhaps just comes brown spot now, or just right at the brown spot and leave the natural. Oh, he's not even. Must go middle. It must go middle.
Well, it must do.
If he's played on it like that, he's got to go middle.
Yeah.
Which if he has, it's a good shot. Yeah, it goes middle. Yeah, good shot.
Very good.
It's tough commentate when you can't see the fractions, isn't
exactly,
it?
yeah.
I think he's a bit straight here. Like a bit off straight. He would have liked to have been screwing towards the black, and I think he's probably going to have to screw it down the table and take it middle here, or it's going to be long.
Yeah, he's screwing it for sure.
Well, he's just took his medicine and accepted what he's got.
Evening, Andy.
Evening, and
Commentator extraordinaire.
yeah. Yeah, nice finish there, 1-1.
Very good finish that,
Yeah.
actually. They looked a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
Didn't know what he was going to do with that last red.
No, when you can't, I mean,
When you can't see
from
if
our
it goes,
point of view,
yeah.
it doesn't go. We didn't think it went middle, but obviously the angles, are whatever. But you know, it made the finish easier with it going in that middle, didn't it? But
One apiece. First game was pretty edgy. You know, could have gone either way. Wes was victorious, and then Howie's just done a great dish. So let's see what Wesley's got.
yeah,
He's got a ball.
yeah. Again, he's got a decent
Not
layout
bad,
there.
actually, yeah.
Take the reds there. He's got a nice starter. I suppose the only problem you can see is left-hand side rail. Does it plant onto the one over the bag?
It will. These bags are quite generous, aren't they?
Yeah, he's
I
all
think
right
he's
here.
okay there.
Might have done him a favour there, because if he played the plant down the rail, the ball he's playing would be going away from the pocket towards that yellow.
Yeah,
so
slide.
if he takes this now and gets it out the way, he's got a clear bag. And
Yeah, I think he's taking the right hand red.
Yeah.
Though, isn't he?
is he going to screw and try and move it now, do you think? Yeah, he's give it a nudge, but he hasn't really moved it into a better
He's
position.
got to play the long pot now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And I think Wes, you know, he's got good cue action. I think he's like a decent snooker player as well, from what I've been told. So, you know, I expected him to take the red long there.
It's just hard to envisage how he's getting from black to... sorry, if he's taking that rail ball, last ball, getting on the black.
Double?
Yeah.
But then where's your white going, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know whether he played on the double or for a thicker kiss to get the...
I think he's on the double, but this white, I mean, what's it coming? Side rail, bottom rail, going into them
traffic
two.
Everywhere, isn't there?
You know. Oh, what a shot that is. He's been a bit...
Lucky.
He's actually checked that off the bottom cushion, and he's
he's
been very unfortunate there. What a shot.
Decent effort.
Yeah.
You'd expect Howard to finish these off though.
Yeah.
And he's also got an option to play a little bit safe if he wants to. He's got balls down the bottom, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think you go here. You can't
of course you do,
give him a free shot at knocking that black in, can you? They're all, this is the most difficult ball he's taking now, but it shouldn't be a problem.
Middle for me, I think, now. Yeah. Get that one out the way. Not sure whether he wanted to roll through an extra ball.
I think what he's thinking is
the yellow at the top in front of the black.
Yeah. I mean,
after this shot,
just last ball for me. Get this in and get straight on your top right corner, and then it's just a stop shot, isn't it? Always getting the other corner, but yeah, you just come the other side of the black now, won't you?
And
then
should be okay.
across.
Should be okay. Yeah, just stun it in, don't you?
He's going middle. It looks like he's going middle with this. I don't know. For me, it's just a little stun, isn't it? Come left of the black. You've got a big area finish
Trickling
there.
round off two cushions, don't
well, you just stun it across,
cushion,
don't you?
Actually.
Just make sure you get the pot. Yeah, he's had a second look.
He's changed his mind.
Yeah.
He's okay there.
Just make sure of the pot. Black middle bag in it.
I think there was a little bit of adrenaline in the shot before that, wasn't there? He left
one of
himself
them where
a bit of distance.
Yeah, it's one of them where you don't want snooker yourself, so it's better just give it that bit more than, Yeah. 2-1. Bit unfortunate there, Wes. I just think leaving that ball on the cushion for last. I mean, he played a good shot for potty and almost got on the black, but you just run that little bit of risk, don't you?
You do. Couple more people online. Dave Owen, Russ Warburton, evening chaps.
Evening, gents. Me and Aid are not really familiar with Wes, so if anyone's got any predictions, stick them up there. Howard to break. lost the white, didn't he?
Yeah. I think you've got to go reds, haven't you?
Yeah, there's one
just
red and one
bad
yellow,
red.
really. Well,
Yeah,
a couple
one
of
of each.
yellows. I think red's the choice.
Definitely favourites.
I just don't know. Does that red on the left cush go off the one
other
by
red.
the middle?
Possibly. Shall we have a look? No, I think
No,
it's
a bit too below, a bit below the
it's a
middle for
little
that.
bit far into it.
Yeah,
See what he's planning for that red.
yeah. I think the red he's just potted. Like if he finished low on the one for the middle, and he was going to move it, that one he's just potted would have been a good ball as a saviour ball. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Howard as well. I suppose
So
the
he's
black
got-
for Howard as well, isn't there?
Yep.
I mean, it's
I think he needs to orchestrate, getting this bottom left-hand corner.
yeah.
Because
I mean,
that yellow down there is
if he gets good on that
horrible.
yellow that's by it, it's not a difficult skill shot, and I think that'll be in Howard's mind, and I think he'll go for these with that in mind.
He's just taken off a covering ball though, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he's
know.
only got that shot to play, and if he gets right behind it, you'd fancy him getting it, wouldn't you? I think.
You would, but you have got to be right behind it. And he has got a couple of balls to get right behind it.
Yeah.
See what his plan is. See, this is the perfect opportunity to get right behind it for the skill shot.
Yeah,
Take
I
this
don't
down
think
the rail.
I don't think he can get the white off the cush enough here for the skill shot. Yeah, that's what he's
He
playing.
has
though.
done, and he has got
Yeah,
it actually.
That's a good shot there.
Just needs to get a bit of bottom on the white, so he puts top on the yellow to give it a bit of momentum. Yeah.
Kind of stunned that, didn't he? And didn't get his
Yeah,
cue through it.
Don't think he's got the bag either, to be honest.
No.
Looks like the black passes there. It's tight. But good chance now for Wes.
You've got to get them skill shots absolutely bob on.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're tough. Very tough.
Wes might just drop this in.
And double.
And no, and I think he'll just have an angle for play the one into the bottom right corner and just drift across and play that red in the middle. And the black
Possibly, yeah.
yeah, if he comes across to sort of below the black spot somewhere there.
He's very straight though on this now.
And he can just drop that one in for the black in the right corner if.
Yeah, he might be able to sort of top this through off a couple of off the side and the bottom. Not sure what the angle he's got is.
Yeah.
He's
If the black goes
gotta
in
be
this
double,
bottom,
hasn't it?
if it goes this bottom corner, he'll be all right because he can just float this in, come round to the sort of the black spot, and he's fine.
Yeah.
Just not sure if it passes that yellow. Oh, double, treble, gone, got it.
Not sure he went for the treble, but you take him, don't you?
Must pass.
And
He's
this
got down
must pass,
quick enough,
yeah.
hasn't he? Oh yeah,
Ooh.
just about. Nice shot.
Good shot, yeah. So, Desmond for us. Russ Warburton going hill. Fair enough. We both think it's going to be close, this. Alfie's online as well.
Evening, Alfie. Little nuisance.
Little nuisance. You knew he was winner. He won a pool tournament at the 45 club yesterday with, a lot of ex-county players and what have you. Little nuisance he's becoming.
Not got a ball again.
Try break again
Yeah.
from Wes.
Tricky, whichever colour set you go here, I suppose. I think yellow. I suppose yellow's if you get good on the one that's by the black spot, the other one goes to the right corner. They've all got a bag, haven't they? Yeah, I wonder if that. Well, it must go right middle, that yellow that's by them two reds, and then if it does, I think he could get these.
It's quite a big bag as well into that right middle because I don't know if he can go off the red. No,
he mustn't go. But it goes left corner, so
yes.
I suppose his problem is the pattern where this left rails is a bit of a menace ball really. He needs work.
Do you take it now and get it out of the way?
I don't know. No, I don't think it goes now, does it?
Yeah, he's queuing quite confidently.
I think he's looking at this rail ball last, and perhaps the black in.
I think he's going to have that yellow that's on the near to the black spot next.
Yeah.
Get it out
and
the way.
He needs just go
and just
a bit below straight.
Yeah,
he's going into the red there,
He is a bit.
It's tough to see.
Yeah, he's definitely hitting the red after he can pot this yellow, I think. Ooh, actually, he's okay there. Look at this.
Oh yeah, he looks perfect.
It's so tough to.
Yeah, he looks
see
perfect
the angles,
there.
isn't it?
Screw back for the rail ball as well, and then it looks like black's going. I'm not sure he'll go in the right middle, but perhaps top right corner. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, he's got a choice too, hasn't he? Right middle, top corner, like you say, Sean.
Can't see if it goes middle, but certainly top corner if it doesn't. How are you feeling today, Aid? Says Alfie.
Not too bad now, Alfie, thank you. I've had a good Sunday dinner. I was a bit rough at 11 o'clock this morning when I woke up, as you can imagine.
He's under it, that.
Well done yesterday, mate. He's got to go top now, hasn't he? Can he see that?
He can see it. I just think he wanted to be a bit better on it than he is.
Crikey. That's not nice, is it?
No.
I think he's. I thought he'd gone away to chastise himself then.
Yeah.
No.
Well.
Right, Wes.
Yeah.
Dip your wick.
Fancy him get these, wouldn't you? They're all there. I mean, I suppose the first shot's going to be the most difficult for him.
Of course, yeah.
No. I don't like doing that when the black's near the hole for me. I mean.
No, he's got a chance now.
Yeah. I think if you make the pot, if you can make a pot there, try and make it, because I know he snookered him, but you'd at least expect Howie to hit this, wouldn't you? With it being so close to the bag, it's a chance that you wouldn't have thought he'd
Down and up.
get.
Hit the black full ball, it's in, isn't it?
Yeah.
pretty good. He's still left Wes a chance though now. I think Wes has got to take his chances, hasn't he?
He's also moved the black away from the hole, so it kind of I mean,
gives
obviously,
him a bit of insurance, doesn't he?
Wes has got that one up the top left corner, which is going to be every
Last
shot.
ball,
Every shot is like a shot to nothing for him, really, isn't it?
Yeah, these should be gone now.
Just landed a bit funny on that right middle. Just gonna have to do a bit with the white. I'm assuming he would have wanted to clear these two at the bottom
First,
and he's just going away from him. He's left himself.
He is, but
I mean, he should
player of his standard.
Yeah, he should get it, but it shouldn't be this difficult from where he was.
Yeah, I think the shot before the stun took too much, didn't it, and kept him too close to the ball.
He's playing this one now, which would have been an ideal last ball just for.
So yeah, you know, when you're watching like pool on the tally, the Ultimate Pros and stuff, they knock these in for fun, don't they? But you know, at this level, there's a bit of pressure on. He's played a good shot there. Played a good shot.
Yeah. Is it straight enough? Just come straight back.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he can screw past the middle bag. Yeah,
that's nice.
Easy. Yeah. Well played, mate. Couple of more people on, Neil and Matt.
Evening, lads.
Chaps. Yeah, this is going to be a tight match, we think.
Yeah. I think, was it Russ? Russ said 10-10, I think.
Sean said Hill, didn't he? Yeah.
Russ
said Hill. And Sean and myself, you know, on the commentary, we both think it's going to be very tight.
Is it John Hurst waiting for the
John
winner
Hurst
of
in
this?
the final? Yeah.
So
the winner of this plays John Hurst. Date yet to be arranged.
Getting them off the break tonight, are they? Yeah, it's a nice split, and you know, I think Yala's the better. I think his starting ball's difficult, isn't it?
I think he's got that Yala in the corner.
Yeah, if it passes. Yeah, and they all link nice if he gets this first one, don't they? Really?
Yeah, I think I'd go Yellows here because they're all, you know, away from rails and in the open.
Shot. Yeah, he's all right there.
It's okay.
I think he would have liked that one into the middle, but he's got a shot. Just cue this down the left corner and then leave himself a choice of 2 or 3, really. Yeah.
All got bags these have.
Yeah.
Wriggled in. But it doesn't matter how we go in.
It doesn't.
That's a bit short. I think he was trying to.
I would have liked to get rid of one of them middles there because they both.
Yes.
You know, just in the little bit in the way of each other, and the blacks playing a part.
I see what he's trying to play. But he just didn't get enough top or speed on that to because he wanted to get the yellow below the black next, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's cubed that well. Ooh, just well enough.
He looked like he'd missed that when he first hit it, but it's just gone off the jaw, hasn't it?
Yeah. As I said earlier, they are quite generous, these bags. But
just shot by shot, he's just losing, you know, like now he's got another tough shot to play. Sparring a little bit. He just needs to get the white back here. Has he made it? Oh no.
He hasn't, but I think he's going to get knocked in here.
Yeah, I think if he knocks him in, Howard will leave, and he doesn't cover the one at the bottom, Howard leaves him a shot. I think he's covered it. I think he's left him a shot to the bottom right corner though. I think it passes through the gap to take that yellow near the blue spot. Yeah.
I don't think so.
I think if he rolls that in, he'll leave himself on the other one.
The top now. Yeah, I don't think he could see as much of that as he could. So, Howard's got 7 balls to 2. What more do you want in a game of pool?
I think you have to go here.
Possibly, but either go or take advantage of the frame.
I think you go, but you get rid of that ball on the rail as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah, he might move it now. Actually,
he could. Yes.
He just needs to be careful if what he's going to leave himself. I mean, he should be on something, but.
Oh, he's played that lovely.
Played it. But if he wasn't on the one he was playing, I don't think he's got a shot, has he?
Not really, no.
But yeah, he should get these now. Would you want to get rid of these two at the bottom because they could be slightly awkward? Go for them now, do you, or? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what he's done, hasn't he? He's going to take these 2 reds, I think, in the same bag in the bottom left corner.
I think he's a bit.
This one across.
I think he's a bit straight on it for that. I think he's just going to run through and take it bottom right corner.
Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a nice shot. He's bridging a little bit.
Yeah, he should get this.
Be okay with this. Just trundle it in, don't you?
Yeah.
He's took them out well, actually. That difficult ball that he touched towards the middle bag, that came out perfectly for him, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know, he couldn't have had it better.
Good match, this.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's always, when we've had 10 frames, we'll have a 10-minute break or so. We're 3 each at the moment.
break again.
He's cracked them well.
Yeah, controlled the white, and he's not been rewarded again. So I think that red and yellow together, I think the red will go.
I think the red goes, yeah.
And then he's just got the one on the right side, hasn't he? Knowing Howard,
yeah, he flies in.
He'll double that one.
He doesn't mind a double, does he, Howie?
Or would you play loss of turn now? You know, I suppose.
It's an option.
That's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing, yeah. Crikey, it's not like Howie to hold back, is it?
I think it's probably the right shot.
It is the right shot, but
you don't want to keep taking balls off the table when you've got a bad one, you know.
Yeah. And you know, he plays for our side, and we're not partisan at all. We want Wes to play well, and we want Howie to play well. So we've got no favourites in this. But it surprised me Howie playing that shot there.
Yeah.
Because he normally just goes for everything.
Yeah. He's actually got a chance here now.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, they all go. I'm assuming that one up by the yellow goes. It looks like it
Yeah, it does from the overhead.
Yeah.
It looked like it went.
So if he just minds his work here, I think he should get these.
Yeah, he's on it
if he's
now.
on it now, you get rid now, don't you?
If it goes, this is the time to do it.
Which is your ball? Forget.
On the black?
The one over the pocket, if possible. Just stun it down the rail for left corner.
I just think you've got to see where. Yeah, he's taking that now, though, isn't he? He's got to take that now. I think the one on the blue spot, just get on it into the bottom right hand corner.
For choice of bags for the black.
Drop it in. You know, situations like this, it's all personal preference, isn't it?
He's played that nice because he didn't want me low on that. I think he can just run through here.
Is he straight enough to just run through?
No, he's getting along with it.
No, that's perfect, isn't it?
If he just uses that yaller, I think, or even stun to the left of it,
Just bang it in, bump it off the rail. That's it.
Yeah, good shot. Got down on that a bit quick.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, he's knocked it in.
Good finish, that. Good finish. Tidy. Can't split these two. Russ Wolverton can't split these two at all. Yeah. Agree, Russ. We can't either, mate.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be how the balls run, you know, how the breaks go. I mean, I don't think, has Wes made a ball off a break yet? I know he's had 2 or 3 dry breaks, which...
I don't think he has, actually.
No. So that could play a big part.
Yeah.
What have we got? 3 to play for the break. I think we could be 5 each at the break, couldn't we?
We could. Easily. Excuse me. First time Howie's got his got in front though.
Yeah, no, a good split there. He's got a ball.
Yeah, it is a good one.
How's the layout?
Not great.
Yeah,
Is
well,
it?
the yellows aren't bad, but I just don't think he can get one for start.
No,
with.
he can't. He's got no starter.
Unless he's got the gap between the 3 reds for the yellow into the bottom right corner.
Yeah, reds. A couple of reds are in trouble, aren't they, as well?
Yeah. Has he got that gap for them? For that yellow now? So it looks like he's getting reds. Saying that. If he gets this down the rail, if it goes, if it's not on the jaw, at least he'll get the bag if it doesn't go. Just don't know how close to that jaw it is.
Yeah, getting the bag's imperative if it doesn't go. But if it does go, he's in.
He's looking like he's trying to move it here. But he's also got that red on the left side that he needs to deal with.
Yeah, the red he's closest to now could be his real problem ball, actually.
No, I'd have a look at the double now, and if he's got a big bag there, and if
Which
he can
double?
on the one on that is his problem ball, as we say. He's got a big bag there with that red being close to the middle.
Yeah, very true.
He's played a good shot. Where does your other ball go?
Ant blurted online, hey up, mate.
Right, Ant.
Sure what his plan is here now, and I don't think he knows what his plan is. Did you see his?
Looking at how he's got this now, I mean, I suppose the skilly into the middle is the only shot there. The longer,
Or has he got the plant? Does he plant the red onto the red by the black? Is that a shot?
He's looking at the double.
He's
skilly. Skilly double.
Skill shot.
He's looked at both, I think. Looks like the skilly, I think.
Yeah, he is.
For
He's screwing the white. Try and get the skill shot. He's got it as
good
well.
Shot,
Good shot, lad.
I just think you're never going to get any better on that ball there, are you? Like it was.
Not really. But he's still.
I think if he just
Still a bit tough
skims this
here.
white, and he's only got to get to. He hasn't even got to get near the cushion he'll be on. Oh, he's caught it too thick, I think.
Yeah.
He's hoping for thinner than that and just coming back across.
He's got to try and play the snooker here now, I think.
Yeah.
He'd be disappointed with that.
I think I'd come the bottom way though, as opposed to the top way, just for try and get it closer to the bag, or even pot it maybe.
Yeah, yeah. Has he got the angle to go cush first for the red? No, I don't think he has he?
No. I'd certainly go the bot. That's the way he's looking now is the one for me. I know it's more difficult, but you know you've got a chance of potting it. You might get the bag. No, he's nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Not easy, but
Ball in hand for Wes. So I expect Wes to clear these up, dispatch them. As we said, Sean, there's no in this, is there?
No.
Between the two players.
no.
They're both good, great players.
It's
Just how the balls fall.
I wouldn't like to pick a winner from here after what I've seen tonight. So you know, I suppose as
Does that black go past that red?
I would say so. Wes hasn't even
Yeah,
looked at
it
it,
looks
so
like it.
he's landed a bit in between there. He might have to go right centre and left centre here. I think he's landed a bit in the middle of.
He has, unless he pots this to the right middle, with a bit of right hand side, comes round 3 angles. Oh, he's
Played the safety.
okay. But playing a safety, he gives Howie the up and down or the off the back rail. Chance of a snooker now. Yeah, I think I'd have been a bit more gung ho with that one, but let's see.
Yeah, he played that at a nice pace where the white was just coming through for stop him seeing that middle ball. I mean, in reality, Wes has only got it at one ear, hasn't he, and he's back in control of the frame. Yeah, nice shot. And then,
but again, you know, if we can hit this red full ball,
just shy of full, so the white just lays on the black.
Exactly.
Also got to make sure he hits a cushion, hasn't he?
Yes.
Oh, he's going the other way.
Yeah, not for me, that shot.
No.
So good chance for Wes here if he can knock this yaller in.
Yeah, I think these kind of shots you just got to go full-blooded for it, hasn't it? And you know,
punch it in.
Yeah, great shot. Nice
has
light
done
as well.
perfect.
Slightly short on that, but I think you shouldn't have a problem with this.
He should be fine. These are 99 out of 100, aren't they?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think I'd have just topped that.
Yeah.
Rather than stunned it and risk anything, but yeah, as we predicted, this game is so tight between the pair of them, and it could be Hill. Who knows?
I think the back end of the match will be, you know what I mean, like, because if one's a bit nervy, people show the bottle back end when it's, you know, maybe 8 apiece or 9 each, and you know, that kind of
We've
thing.
We've seen that quite a lot.
Yeah.
In all of the King of the Hill tournaments, we've seen that, haven't we? You know, people like losing a bit of bottle and, you know, struggling at the end when it's 8 each or 9 each.
Oh, he's cracked them. Got a ball as well, yeah.
I think Reds.
Yeah.
For me, take that. If he can get that middle now.
Yeah, it's frame ball, isn't it? Whether he fancies it now or later in the frame. I mean, he might be slightly hampered by that one he's close to, but he's always got this bottom corner, which he's probably got a clean shot at the white. Yeah,
he's going long.
I think I'd play it this way. Just make sure you get the colour set, because there's no problem reds, and there is a yellow. So.
And he's got the red off the red now, as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
I did see that, but. Wasn't sure whether he'd be able to get position.
I think if it goes middle, I'm not sure I'd want to move that other red though. Yeah,
it's all right. He's got away with that, really.
There was
it
always
could have gone messy.
It could have gone. He's just always that danger in there. I just think if he went middle, if he drops it in, he's got balls play on after. But you know, everyone sees it different, don't they?
Yeah, that ball could have stuck to the back of the yellow or something.
Yeah.
But he's in a good position here, Wes.
It's the first break he's had as well, where he's had the first run at the frame, and it's looking like he'll get him. But,
I think he's slightly the wrong side.
Yeah, it would have been like a bit straighter on that. But is he going to use the yellow? Oh, he's come across.
Yeah, he's played that well.
Nice there. sure of the pot here, don't you? You've got the black,
You do, yeah.
black and
Get some right hand side on that white. Just check it down.
black. You got plenty of options for the black off the middle, haven't you? He's under it way too much. You would have been like.
I wonder
12
whether he
inches.
planned
Nah.
to take it long. Do you not think?
You've got to go middle, because if you're too thin, you go black in the middle. If you're
Yeah,
fine, you just
100%.
roll it in.
I'm middle all the way, but
Yeah, always the danger with. Yeah, always the. I think he was playing the middle. I think he's just under it.
do you?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just thinking, I know Wes is a good snooker player.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
snooker players like the long ones, don't they? I'm
Yeah.
just wondering whether he actually played it long.
Oh, he's had a pop out
He's
there.
had a parrot.
I wonder if he's left in the edge of this red.
Cadbury's parrot.
He'll be fuming with that. Has he left the edge of
That
this red?
often happens with middle bags if you put a load of screw on them.
I just think you run the risk when you put in that kind of, because he only stunned the
he
white.
hasn't got it then.
No.
How he's got away with that there.
Howard didn't move the white that much, so I don't see the need to hit it with that pace to give it the chance to come out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Big favourite now, though.
Yeah.
Big favourite for this frame. Needs to mind his work.
Yeah, I think you just roll this up the corner and snooker him, don't you? And
Well, he can afford to go for the pot, can't he?
you don't want
Slowly.
believing him a free sight at this red, though, because
No,
it's possible. But I think he's
He's
left
left
it him
his-
anyway. See, I thought full ball,
He'll be
maybe just
disappointed
to the
with that.
left, and use them two yallas. I don't know.
I think I've just seen him laughing.
Maybe the
He
shot
knows
before.
he's played a really poor shot there. Yeah.
Good
Good
shot,
on you, Wes.
Yeah, perfect. Nice pot, that. Yeah, I think the pop out the shot before, perhaps playing on Howard's mind there a little bit.
Possibly.
Still
Yeah.
fuming. Last frame before the break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Chris.
He did, Chris.
I thought
yeah.
he'd have just full balled it more or less, rolled the white through, and then snookered him behind the two balls he had. Perhaps should have just took a little bit more time to think about that one.
Yes, you live and learn, don't you? Howie's break. Last frame before the break. He's crunched them well.
Yeah, it's nice.
What's he got though? Bit messy.
Bit messy.
Lionel. These are, aren't they?
If that plant he's looking
If
at
the
now,
plant
if that
goes-
plant goes, and he can perhaps just
plant
run into
and
these.
split into
Yeah,
them
just
to the by the yellow. He's
yeah, perfect. He didn't need plate too hard, just for move him a little bit, and I think he's landed nice here, like
yeah,
top right corner, and then the rest
does that red
go.
go back into the
Yeah,
middle?
it goes.
It does.
Yeah,
It trickles in. That does.
he's just got one pot to play in the top right corner, and then bring it
Yeah.
to the side rail or stun it in. And
Not
he
bad, these,
He
are
should
they?
be out here.
Not bad.
Said 5 each at the
Come
break,
on,
didn't
lads. Let's have a 5 each.
we? Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you can just trickle this in, can't you now?
Yeah, I can't see any problems from here.
Corner middle, corner black.
That's it. That's run a little bit far there, but he should be alright here.
Ooh.
Should
Yeah, he has gone a bit far there.
he? Yeah.
He might have to kiss into the other end.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that when you do. Well, yeah, he played it
Trick
well,
shots.
and he got them both, which I thought
He
he
did
might-
play it.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice easy black for a 5-5.
Yeah.
I think this is
As
a
it-
10-10 all day.
I think, as everyone's predicted, this is going to be a close
Yeah.
one. So, well done, lads. 5 apiece. We'll see you after the break. See you in 10 minutes or so. back in. Second session, 5 each.
Wes breaking a lot better now, isn't he, after them first few? I think he's just giving him a bit extra, isn't he? Like,
yeah, I've just spoke to Wes in the bar, and he feels the table's playing a bit slow. Don't know, but you know that shouldn't affect the break.
no. Yeah, nice shot there.
It is. He's taking Yalders, but you know there's a lot of work to do here.
There is work to do, but like he's got. I don't know. I think he's got a good chance here because he could perhaps play that rail ball last or maybe last and sort of use the yellow to the left of it to nudge into the red.
Nudge into
kind
the
of
red,
thing,
yeah.
So yeah, he's got a chance here.
Well, I might have to mute my camera now and again. I bought a bag of crisps, so you don't want to hear me chomping on them, do you? Which is mine. Is that one mine? Don't know.
So yeah, what's he got here? He's got this long one, anti in the bottom. Yeah, that's what he's going for. If he gets this right, he can bring
He
the
could
white
stun
back.
into that that red. No.
Yeah. He might just have the angle here to go cushion first and then the red, which he'll be fine. He'll play it at a nice weight. He should be on the yellow.
Well, that's tough now.
A bit thinner there and just try and miss the red and hit it coming back and you'd be on the yellow there.
Yeah, I think he's got to play the double in the middle, hasn't he now?
Yeah,
I think it's his only shot.
And he's still not guaranteed beyond the hole after, but
no.
if he can sort of get the white middle of the table, give himself a chance. Only one winner here, Poole, says Wardy.
Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
Correct.
The grandfather of Poole, Paul Ward. Yeah.
Player in the green will win. Who would that be? Howard, is he in the green?
Yeah, he's played a good shot there. He could have played that with a bit more pace to put it towards the left-hand bottom corner.
Yeah, I think he just
and
didn't
stun
want,
it behind the
he
red.
didn't want
but
the white coming out, did he?
No.
Got it, he's hit it, but this is a good chance for Ali.
Very good chance here, yeah. Very good chance.
Just need to get a nice angle on this ball for running it into the middle and just so he can run through for choice of balls really. Oh, he's missed it.
Ooh. That was an uncharacteristic miss, that was.
I think he was perhaps
He
thinking
might
about
have rushed that a little bit.
thinking about the white rather than making sure he pops the ball there.
Yeah.
'Cause yeah, he has landed good on it just for run through for the bottom few balls. Still not easy this for Wes though, he's got to pull out a good pot here.
He's got to watch where this red goes.
Oh,
Didn't see that coming.
I think he just nudged the red and he didn't
He
intend
did, yeah.
to. He did play a nice pot, but
I thought he was hitting the red. I thought the red might have gone in, you know, in front or behind the yellow. But in the middle, that's tough luck, that. So you got to expect Howie to get these from here. You know,
Yeah.
player of his calibre.
Yeah, he shouldn't have a problem here. Just keep control of the white. These next few frames are quite important for both of them, really, because you know you're getting closer to the finish line. You know, whoever wins this frame, you know, you don't want to be getting closer to that 10 mark on the hill, do you?
No, if somebody gets a run of like 3 wins on the trot here, you know that's when it'll get a bit twitchy.
What's he doing here?
Well, he's going to have to take the plant now, isn't he? Which I'm sure wasn't his plan.
I don't know why he just didn't take the one below it and
Yeah.
spun it in.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like what he played for. With this shot now, he's got to play it at a weight where really you want the other red to stay there and not follow it in.
Yeah, I think he can do that. I think he's okay with that. Lee Whitfield's on. Are you up, mate?
Moving late.
Yeah, it's okay, but you know, when you've got balls right over the hole and you're trying to come down the table and get on another ball,
I don't think this is bad because he can just stun down the rail.
He can.
He doesn't need to come across the table.
But
Just get anywhere near that middle bag and you've got a good shot at your red.
Yeah, they are easy to get wrong though. These are.
Yeah, that'll do. He's played it right. Perhaps he would have liked. He would have liked it a bit more, but you know, the main thing is get your shot on your red there, and you know, he's got a nice angle on it. Forget black whatever he wants, really. He's kind of rolled that as opposed to just playing it, you know.
Yeah, second prize though, really.
Yeah.
Second prize. Wes has got a tough shot here.
Yeah.
He's got to take the pot in the corner.
He has, and he can kind of play this in a way where he's going for the pot. Obviously, the white's natural's coming maybe across the balk line, and he's got the yellow and the black that might cover him.
It could.
Yeah.
But there is a big gap in between them, isn't there? You know, let's have a look.
But it's a chance that he shouldn't have had.
That's a big gap that he shouldn't be. Let's see.
Oh, he's made it as well.
He's
yeah,
got it.
Nice.
Yeah. Good shot, Wes. Just got to play this confidently, haven't you?
Yeah. I think you're going into the black, but I think if you control it, you can get it.
Well,
shot.
Is he knocking it in the bottom corner, past the red?
No, I don't think so.
It's a big bag. That's what he's tried.
I think the pot was fairly comfortable enough in the middle. I know you're going towards the black, but you're going to get some shot at the black there. Both be kicking themselves with this frame, really, because they both had a decent
now
chance.
he'll be kicking himself leaving this here. You know, he could have got on the black a lot better than that, I think. You know, to put some right hand side and come round the you know, the back of the yellow.
He plays this with confidence, little screw, leaving a tough
and
red
it's still
yellow.
a little bit of safety there, isn't there, as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets his nose in front for the second time this evening. What's Woody on about here? I hope you you haven't jinxed it. The player in green will win. Well, they've both got green on. The scores haven't been updated yet. It is 6-5 to Michael Howard. There we go. We don't have any control over that.
Yeah, nice split.
Yes.
No ball. There's been quite a few dry breaks tonight, hasn't there?
There's been a lot,
yeah.
actually.
I think Red's here, if you can
You
do
make
that
plant
first
don't you?
ball, and the rest are all
Yeah.
there, aren't they? Just mind your work with them.
Yeah. Who's timekeeping tonight, Phil?
I think Joe Napper.
Joe Napper.
Yeah.
Ah.
I haven't heard the clock once yet, have you?
No, no. Yeah, they're both quite fast players.
Yeah.
Don't muck about, do they? Oh, he's made a mess of that, actually.
Yeah, I think he's played that.
Played it too pacey.
He's played it a little bit in between. I would have either liked more or a lot
More
less.
or less.
Yeah, it's just. I think it's made. Unless
Not saying they're not there, but
that bottom one goes first, if he can see enough of it, he'll be all right. But it must do because he's played on it. Looks
no
close, doesn't
chance.
it? Looks
That
close.
bottom one doesn't go. No chance.
Yeah,
He's played a good shot though.
Good shot there. Bit close to this, but he should be able to just raise the butt of his cue and bring it back for the left middle. Yeah, they're not nice, these shots, are they, when you're so close?
Horrible.
Yeah,
Played
he's
it well.
that well, yeah. Ooh, he's perhaps come a little bit too far
He
there.
has actually.
Actually, he probably just rolls this in now and takes bottom left corner.
Yep.
Takes, and then
You have actually got 3 roll-ins here, haven't you?
yeah, just going a little bit away from this one over the left corner here, but nice weights, yeah. Nice. Yeah, come a little bit far there, but he should get there, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should do. No danger with the white, is there? Yeah,
Yeah.
good shot.
Nice black. Definitely a 10-10 match this for me. Neither of them, I don't think any of them all game have been 2 frames in front, have they? Have they?
No,
No.
no. Been very close game this. And to be fair, in every game, both of them have had chances, haven't they?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, there's been a couple of dishes, but most of them have been either or. another dry break.
Yeah. I think these yellows are nice. I think you can get through to this one in the bottom right corner, and then all the rest have got pockets, haven't they? Just needs to get up the table for the two that are kind of blocking each other into the middle, and then they're all there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see this one as well. Yeah.
Just reading some of the threads that have been coming through, some of the messages. Just for info, the players can't hear us in the comms box. They've got no idea what we're saying.
What's that?
Do you think comms could do scores and just let players concentrate?
Oh no.
I don't understand what that means anyway.
Well, the players put their own scores on the Q score tablet, don't they? I think that's basically the same. Could we do it from here?
Yeah, that's a good shout then.
Yeah.
If that's what you mean, mate.
Jace Salt, yeah. Evening, Aid.
Hi, Jace.
It's a good match, mate. Yeah, enjoying this. To be fair, it's a tough one to call. John Hurst, feel sorry for the lad who plays the winner in this. I think I'm more inclined to feel sorry for you, John. These two are playing quite well. No, all jokes aside, whoever you play, mate, I'm sure it'll be a good final.
It is nice to see somebody with confidence, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's
yeah, of course,
willing to, you know, put it out there. Say, come on. Good luck to you, John. He's come too far there.
Yeah, I don't know why he just didn't either roll it, stun it. He looked like
he'll double this.
Well, I think he might have to, because he's kind of running the danger of running into that red and you know, leaving a bad white. Yeah, you're right, Ed. At least flick this. No. The shot before was a poor shot.
It
there.
Was a
just
poor shot,
you know.
He's overhit, hasn't he?
I think Wes is just going to bump this off and leave it behind.
It's the right shot.
Yeah.
This is tough because, you know, these throw, don't they, off the cushions. He's played it with it with the right sort of pace though to stop it throwing.
A bit unfortunate going off, but you know, he's let Wes into this frame really.
Well, Wes played the right shot, didn't he?
Oh yeah,
shot
100%.
Simple as that. Yeah, Jace, you're right, mate. They are all very attacking players. They don't muck about very much, do they? Fancy Wes for these, haven't you now? Crikey.
Yeah, I think this is the key shot really. Just keep hold of the white and perfect. Just stun for the one.
Yeah, it is
same
nice,
same bag. just
I
have to
think he might leave that till last.
No, I think he'll punch this in now and just bring it back off the rail, and these two at the bottom. Perhaps landed in the worst position he could for that one, to be fair. He just...
You can see him thinking,
Yeah.
can't you? You can see
Yeah,
the...
if you're not sure, go another way, because it's not difficult, is it? Just roll the bottom left corner in first and go back up for it.
Yeah.
Black's in the open. Yeah, he's a bit off angle here now. He's made it...
That's why
Yeah.
he was thinking, and that's why I said, you know, he might take this last. Because you're natural for the black, if that's last. And he was perfect on the red that he's going to take now.
Yeah. I'll just be able to roll this in and go through the gap just below the black.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
He's low.
Over it though.
Far too low. He won't be happy with that.
No. It wouldn't...
He's going to have to, you know, take a chance. This is quite a thin cut. Or does he take the middle?
I think he's just going to stun it in and leave Howie behind the... Yeah, leave him behind it.
Yeah, but when that red's landed,
Yeah, I think...
wouldn't be very happy.
Yeah. I think if Howard just hits this, he's... You know, it's not going to be easy for Wes from where he was.
Yeah. Neil Jones is gone for 11-9 for Wes.
Yeah. Just got... He can swerve this by the looks at it. Just got to make sure he hits this. Yeah. Oh, he's potted it. Oh,
my God.
that's the worst thing that could have happened.
Crikey.
Yeah. He's made the pot as well.
I didn't think he could get that pot, to be honest with you.
No, he was swerving, to be fair.
Yeah, he did swerve, but I thought it was a bit too much. Yeah, so looks like 7-6 to Wes.
That was a bit close for my liking.
Dicing with death there, wasn't he? Crikey. You just top it through or stun it up, don't you? Oh, it's such an entertaining game, this, though. It's like getting the movies, this is. Watching the latest action film. Johnny is Jason. Talking about odds on the chat, I don't care about odds. It's all on the day.
Well, I think all the favourites for win were like went out.
Yeah,
doors, didn't they? But you know, it's tough to call, isn't it?
It's very tough to call. It's all on the night, all on the day. How are you feeling?
Looks like he's getting yellows here.
Yeah, I think he's got to, hasn't he? It's good chance here. He's got.
Yeah, I tell you what, this.
He's got a little bit of work to do with them three by the
I think he can
middle
play.
bag.
I think he can play middle now and just run into them two yellows. If he can find the gap between the red and the yellow and nudge that other one, he'd be perfect. Which I think he might be kissing the yellow, but the red, but I don't know. If he cuts it fine enough, I think he'll miss the red. No, he's not even going
Yeah,
for
I
it.
thought he'd go for this. This and then the sort of split shot.
He's in the same position as he was before.
But yeah, the red, the yellow that he's just potted has now opened up the middle bag, hasn't he? Just missed that. He looks like he's complained at the table there. Looked like Wes thought that pulled off a bit. Don't know. As I say, we are sat in a little basement room looking at two screens.
Yeah, it's a good shot from how he's got that
We
off the
can't
table.
see We can't see the table from here.
He's actually got a chance here, Howie. I think that the red by the two, all the three yellows, I think it goes top left corner. So if he can get on the one
Let's have a
on the
look.
bulk line now, he could get these.
Ooh. Yeah, possibly.
Got it.
Oh, look at that though.
I don't know if he's played that, but he's had a touch there.
He's had a touch there, yeah.
I don't think he's played that shot, but he'll take it.
He's got to be knocking these in now.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Just that one up the left bulk line where that is, it's just a bit awkward, isn't it?
He
Like,
gets on it now. What have you done there? He'll be gutted with himself there. Just needed to drop that in, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't need to do very much. Just get on the one top left corner.
He's
You've
going to
gotta
try
go
and
for a
screw
split
into
now.
this now.
Yeah.
No. What's he see? He's going for the
God
double.
knows what he's seen here.
I think he'd wanted to come across a little bit further where he's just pointed his cue for the double into the bottom right corner there. Digging, I think. Especially when you're 7-6 down, you don't want to be having to go at a finish like this, do you?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at, but I'm just not sure he can get the white for
Yeah, he played a bad shot there, didn't he? There you go.
criminal.
No then.
Yeah, you're always running that risk, aren't you? Like, and it's a bit unfortunate, but I think he was digging anyway if he didn't make the double.
But he shouldn't have been on the double. He shouldn't have had to get to the double, should he? You know?
No.
It was the two shots before that were very poor shots, to be honest. He'll be kicking himself,
Yeah,
won't he?
and a couple of big frames here now for Howie, because, you know, if Wes gets another one,
Yep, yep.
you know, could be curtains here.
Yeah, it could. But, you know, if you're going to play shots like that, you've got to expect to be beaten.
Yeah,
And
yeah. For me, he has played on the double and he hasn't landed how he wanted to, but I don't think he should have been playing on it. There was something else there for me. Just spiralled
But
in it
not-
from the bad shot that he originally played.
exactly. And that's the thing about pool. You play one bad shot, and you know you're chasing the white and your position, you know, for the rest of the game. And the
Yeah.
more you chase, the worse it can get.
Yeah, I just think with that scenario there, like, I know he's put his red safe, but also one of Wes's yellows was as well.
Yes.
So maybe just hold back or play some
precisely.
kind of containing shot and get a better opportunity
Yeah.
rather than just going gung-ho for it.
Yeah.
Especially at this stage of the match when you're 7-6 down and you know you desperately need the frame. But he's got to put that behind him now.
Wes's
and
break now or Howie's break?
sure, I think it's Wes, isn't it, when they're on the even keel? Wes,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh no, yeah, Howie won the lag, didn't he?
Did. Possibly. Yeah, nice break. Got the white
He's
nice
smashing them well.
there. I mean,
Right. You've got to be taking these reds out.
he gets these.
You've
sure.
got to be taking these. If you want to win a tournament like this,
Yeah. I just think this first shot's key, really. Just get that ball and get the white somewhere. Yeah, he looks like he's screwing. Yeah, And then
That's
the rest
it, yeah.
are there, aren't
Middle
they?
bag.
You can roll all these in now, really.
Yeah. Yeah. Corner, middle.
These
Bottom
kind of
corner.
layouts. These kind of layouts normally happen in the reverse, don't they? When you've just missed a shot like that, it normally goes against you. But he's,
They do, yeah.
you know.
He's got to get these though. If he doesn't get these, it'll, affect him.
Roll this in, come off the cush 6 inches,
Exactly.
stun down the blacks. Yeah,
No,
I'll
he
even
doesn't
leave
need
that.
to roll
Yeah.
off. But 99 out of 100. These are dollies, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bread and butter.
Perfect. Little stop shot here and assuming the
Yeah,
black
that'll
goes.
give him a little bit of a spur on, that will, I think.
Yeah.
But, it's not over yet.
Yeah, that's what he needed really, because if Wes goes 9-6, you fear for Howie, don't you?
Yeah.
But, nice break, should have got him, did get him. 8-7. Why is Howie setting him up again? I don't know if we've missed something here, like now he's just broke this and now he's setting him up again. Has there been something where Wes is broke twice? So they just
No, I think he realises it's not his break.
I'm sure Wes won the lag, and broke first. That's Howie breaking again. What's going on? Yeah, I think they have broke out of turn.
Out of turn, yeah.
I think Wes broke off first frame and he went dry, and we mentioned it, like dry break first frame, so it's gone off.
So what?
The only thing I can think is Wes is broke twice, so they've just done it where Howard's broke
Russ
twice.
has just put Wes won the lag.
Yeah, so they must have gone out of turn, so I think they've just corrected it by Howie having 2 breaks.
Okay, that's a sporting way to do it,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, thanks for that, Russ. Yeah, we've just looked back, and it was Wes to break first.
Right then, so he's gone yellows. Just tried to open them up a bit first shot, perhaps not quite worked out how he wanted
Yeah,
him
it
to,
hasn't
but
worked out great.
they're still the best colour set here, aren't they? I think in these situations, if the finish isn't there, you've got to try and hold back somewhere and just, open your balls, get them in the open.
Well, yeah, this yellow on the bottom rail, just bump it out, don't you? Because exactly that shot. He's not left
You sometimes
anything
try and make a finish when it's not there. You pot your
Oh, yeah.
balls and then you leave yourself in a world of trouble, don't you?
there. Yeah, you shouldn't be chasing stuff.
Sure, how he's got here, it's tough for him. Well, he doesn't want to move the red by the yellow. He needs to try and tie something up, or just a little bump off the rail. And
There's a couple of yellows here that are still
yeah,
tough. Yeah, that one he just looked at.
yeah.
He's looking at the 3-ball plant here. And he's got it. Oh, he hasn't.
It's a
He
good
was
shot
close.
though. It's still a good shot, even though he hasn't made it, because he's opened his yellows up now, and he's basically saying to Howie,
Yeah.
you know,
What have you got?
miss
Crack
again,
on.
miss again.
Yeah.
All mine are in the open. So yeah, that was a brilliant shot. What do you do if you're out here? You've got to try and wrestle something up, haven't you? Like,
I think he's going to knock him in and leave the white at the top. Okay.
yeah,
No, that's a good choice of shot actually.
yeah.
He's still left, you know, Wes with a chance, but he's still got problems.
Do you go here if you Wes? I mean, what
I
else?
think you've got two.
What
haven't
else
you?
has he got really? Like,
You've got two. You've got to knock this one over the corner
yeah,
and try and disturb the one by the black somehow.
perhaps play a screw into that now, knowing that you'll be on one of the right or left corner.
Possibly. Does that yellow go past the red into the middle? Yeah, that's what
Played
he's
that shot,
tried.
but he caught the other yellow, didn't he, when he played it? Nah.
I think that yellow does go past the red into the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah,
Just.
it's tough now for Wes. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he's just going to play a safety here. And yeah, that's a decent
That's
shot.
a good shot.
Yeah,
That's a very good shot.
he hasn't left him anything here, has he?
No, I think he'll have to flick off this red nice and thin and go up top of the table and try and leave him out. Yeah, that's what he's looking at, isn't it? You know, Wes has still got that yellow
Yeah.
on
I
top
wonder
of
if
the
I
red.
can see enough of this just to nick the red and just nudge that black further up towards. He'll take that, Howard will.
He will, every day of the week.
I mean, Wes has got a chance here, but it's not easy.
Yeah, from where he was there, you know, that's a decent shot actually. Decent outcome, let's say.
Yeah. Do you go for this if you Wes?
I think you've got to go for the
Yeah.
pot, haven't you?
There's no really hiding place, is there, for
No.
him? So
Go for it. Got
yeah,
it.
great shot.
That should be frame over.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, well played, Wes. So,
Yeah, 9-7. Never really in that frame, Howard, was he? Just
not
out,
really, no.
Out the
Wes,
broke.
yeah, Wes played a couple of good shots, containing shots as well, to sort of restrict how he could do to get out of it. He had a couple of chances, but you know, they were tough shots. But yeah, Wes played well there, 9-7.
Still going for a 10-10?
Yeah, I think it's hill.
I think it's
I
there.
do. I don't think Howie will be too despondent at the moment.
He desperately needs to get this frame for kick
Oh,
Wes off
defo.
the hill, because if Wes gets this, he's got to beat him 4-0, which that was Wes who broke.
It was Wes's break, yeah. So they've had
Oh, no. I thought that was
the
how
brakes did go out of kilter,
yeah,
I think.
so I don't know.
But now it's back to normal.
Right. So
I don't know what that means, whether, but they both agreed
yeah.
that brakes have gone out. So
Well, this is a decent chance for the Owls, isn't it?
yeah,
I think if he gets this shot right, perhaps I don't know, nudge into the Yalla that's by the black and kick that out 6 inches, and then he'll probably be on choice of balls to the right left corner, and then the rest are there, aren't they?
yeah.
Oh, he's played
He's
on
okay
it.
there.
Yeah, he's played on it. Fair play.
Top corner. Just got to be careful here that he make sure he's on that yellow. The yellow sort of on the between the pink and black spot, let's say. He's gonna have to tickle the red, isn't he? Yeah,
He's got it.
he's got that.
He's still got a bit of work, do he? He's just going. If he takes the left corner now, he's going like round, sort of round the angles. Will he play on the cushion first? Just got to keep hold of that white here.
Let's have a look. Yeah, they've all got pockets, haven't they, these?
That was the danger there. With how this table throws slightly, he's probably played that thinking he's missing the reds and going round for the one on the cushion. He's just nudged the reds, and I don't think he can see that to the middle.
No, I don't think he can. And I don't think he goes in the bottom corner now. Whereas it did before.
He's got a double here at the best, hasn't he? I think.
Yep.
And even then, he's
made a little bit of a mess of this, hasn't he?
I didn't like that shot just for that simple fact that he was, coming this side of the table. Yeah, he's held back. Which you can't.
Well, he's had to hold back.
Yeah.
He's made a mess of it. Hold back, don't you?
Yeah, Wes broke out the turn looking back. Well, I wonder if Westbrook dished on that one. He broke out the turn. Imagine. It happens, doesn't it? It's an easy here for Wes. Where could he hide the white here for?
Yeah, he's tried to just top it through, hasn't he, and just hide it behind that red. I'm not sure he has, but I think that's okay. I think he's played a good shot there. He's looking at the double, isn't he? But
it doesn't look like it doubles for me, does it?
No, that red on the right hand side's in the way, isn't it? Let's have a look on the cam again. Don't think so, but it looks like it's almost touching that. That the top down cam, sometimes it shows you a lot better what shots are available, doesn't it? We're watching the main cam, but the top down it does show you more, but it's still deceiving.
Yeah, good shot, Wes.
Yep.
Bit of a shot to nothing there. All these three yellows block each other to this bottom corner,
precisely.
I think, and he's potted that nice, so he's got a good chance here.
I expect him to finish these, Wes. I think take the one in the middle, just run into the yellow.
Yeah.
Just hold it. That's it.
Yeah, and then you just roll it through for the other middle, don't you? And then.
Yep. all his options are open then, aren't they? I think I'd have given that a bit more beans, because now he's got to, you know, fashion something with the white.
I think he just rolls it through, you know, and just leaves
Yeah,
it
he
just off
probably
straight
can.
for the middle.
Probably can. Yeah.
Perfect.
You don't want to be doing that
You
when
don't,
you've got roll-ins, do you?
He's played it well, and
He has played it very
landed
well.
perfect, hasn't he? Yeah,
But
just roll with it for me there. But you know, if he's confident, he's gained the gap, then that's fair enough. Yeah. Long way from here now for Howard. I don't think.
Yeah.
Just caught the jaw there where it went.
Well done.
Yeah, nice finish, Wes. Well,
So,
one away.
He's on the hill. He's had his chances, now he has, in these last few frames, but just not been able to take them.
Yeah, I think perhaps the table caught him out there with the throw, you know, off the one.
Maybe a little bit, yes.
With these tables, I mean, I don't know when it was reclocked. I think it was last week or the week before. They do throw slightly, don't they, when you're playing any pace on them, so... But, you know...
Well, he needs to win 4-0, best of 7, doesn't he? Now, Howie?
Yeah, it's, well, you know, they've both had chances every frame, haven't they? But, you know, Howard now, he's just got to take every one he gets.
Yeah.
I don't think...
Well, whether it's take your chances or just start holding back a bit, or...
He's dry there, isn't he?
He's gone dry, yeah.
Tell you what, you take these yellows to win a match, wouldn't you?
Yes.
If you get this first one, keep hold of the white.
Well, get on that. Take this one down, bottom right hand corner. Go up for the top one. They're all there, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, he's under it.
Yeah,
Well,
he could have given that
cut
loads
it too
more
fine.
as well.
Yeah.
Get out of jail there, Howard. Really.
Here's your chance, lad.
Yeah.
If you want to get any further, you got to be knocking these in, kid.
Yeah, I thought Wes was out there, to be fair.
Yeah, me too, mate.
What's he doing there?
God knows. Yeah, I don't know what he was trying to do there.
See, like, if he
should be able to drop this yellow in the middle.
Yeah, but if he doesn't get these, like, look at these reds. Like, he's put himself in a position here where you miss this pot. Yeah, he's going for the plant down the bottom. I don't know what he's played there. I think he was trying to swerve round it, forget the plant at the bottom, but I mean, he's had a little bit of a rub there, to be fair.
He's been lucky
I mean,
there,
I
very
suppose
lucky.
He's got a shot to the middle, Wes, but it could have been a lot easier. Just seems to have lost his momentum a bit, Howard, hasn't he? Back end of this since the
I'm
break.
not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on out there. Whether the environment's affecting him, I don't know. Like I said earlier, we're down in a little dungeon.
Yeah.
That's come out all right for Wes.
Yeah, he's had a touch there. He hadn't really left
But,
Howard anything.
you know, he deserves a touch.
Yeah.
You know, how he had one the last shot, leaving him in the corner, so tit for tat.
That's a nice shot. He's been a little bit unlucky there.
He's been very unlucky
If he'd have landed,
there, actually.
I mean, if that passes, he's all right, but I'm not quite sure it does.
Well, you got to play the snooker now, haven't you?
Yeah, but if he'd have landed on the rail, he'd have been out probably because they're all there. But I'm not quite sure that passes for.
No, I don't think it does. You've just got to, glance on this yellow, haven't you?
Got to make sure he hits a cushy here though as well.
Oh, he will. He's got to glance on it and get behind it.
It's left Wes a chance here. I think Wes gets these. He's been queuing well. He's been potting the long ones, hasn't he? I think he takes that top left corner, and if he gets a decent positional shot, he's out. Bit too hard at that one, I think.
Well, in this situation, if Howard doesn't knock these in, he doesn't deserve to win this.
He should get these now.
Yeah, definitely.
He's only just come up far enough there. I think he's all right, but
just so big an area to land in for that shot.
I don't know, the one that's near the bag down the bottom as well. I don't know how close that is to the bag because you don't really want to be playing that plant, do you? And without being right behind it. Yeah, it's a little bit awkward.
Yeah.
He's got to play this one.
He's okay.
Yeah. I think he's going to have to play the. He can't play the plant from here, surely.
I think he plays the plant. Mate.
I'd be stunning this in and leaving the white where the yellow is and just taking it top left corner. Just give yourself that
That's
shot.
where me and you disagree.
The plant's too tricky because it's not a set plant. You don't know where the white's going. The yellow could go smelly. I'd just stun it in, take your medicine. Yeah, dangerous. Dangerous. I'd have just stunned it in, left the white there, and took it top corner.
Just played a, poor shot. That's all.
It was too close to the cushion for me.
I know what you're saying, but when we had it on the overhead, didn't we?
Yeah.
And all he's got to do is hit the cushion.
But you look at it another way. If that red had a drop, look what he's left.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he played it too hard anyway. As well. Yeah, Wes is going to open these three balls up, just gas him.
That should be all she wrote, really.
Yeah. But, as we said earlier, gives him a chance.
I suppose, for me, Howard's saving grace
much of a chance
is the left rail for Wes, but I think you're clutching at straws a little bit.
Yeah.
He needs to get this over the.
This is tough.
Over the pocket, he needs to get it and get it in. I'm not quite sure how, but
I think if he plays top rail with he needs to get a lot of side on it, doesn't he, to go into the gap between
he's getting
that red.
To make this, he's getting
playing
close to that red. Yeah. Do you know what? He's actually had a touch there because he's missed it by a mile, but he's knocked his
but he can knock him in and screw
the
white up the table, can't he?
Yeah.
Just knock Howie in now.
Or he might even use one of the other reds to do it. But
yeah. Screw the white up the table. That yellow's going nowhere, is it?
I'd use one of the other reds from the top end and just play it down, stun the white, and then there's no danger. Cause
but I don't think it's.
He could leave
Howard's enough.
He could leave Howard's side to this. Oh, he's taking that first. Yeah. Gotta get this though.
That was his bad ball.
Yeah.
To be fair, so yeah, fair play. Get your bad ball out the way.
Yeah. He's
play the loss of turn. White up the table. What have you got, Howie?
Yeah. that red's gone a bit smelly now
shot.
by the yellow.
Yeah, but Howie's got to hit the yellow.
Yeah.
So he's getting the red out anyway. know, if he hits the yellow, he's moving the red, isn't he? So it's a great shot by Wes, great decision to take that, you know, difficult ball first.
Oh, how we can see this. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, he's in a world of trouble still, isn't he?
Oh, defo. But yeah, he you know, he's still alive.
What would you do here? Would you take this yellow off the cushion and run the white up?
The red off the cushion?
Yeah, where he is now. If he just plays thin off the red, brings it off the cushion, and he can run the white up that way, can't he? And then his bad ball's out, and he's...
Yeah, you could.
I think Howard's got to go full ball at this here, Auntie, and just give it and try and flick it, really.
Yeah, he's got notes, has he?
Just below middle.
I think that was a foul.
Definitely a foul, that was. There's no way he could have moved that red without it being a foul. Oh, I think that's curtains for Howie.
He's played good, Wes has.
He has, yeah.
Tonight.
Very well.
They both played well, to be fair, you know, in spells. I think how he's lost his concentration this last little.
Yeah, second half.
Second half. Somebody keeps putting messages on and retracting them. Just don't message. Ooh, a bit short that. Bit short.
Yeah. He might lose the white here a little bit, you know. He might just be able to nip it and just go past the red.
Yeah, just nip it. The other red, same bag. Yeah.
Yeah, good shot.
Ooh.
It's never easy, as you say.
Bloody hell. Crikey.
I think he's alright here.
Yeah, but he's got the black long, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Which is, you know, fine.
He'll get this. He's been potting well.
He'd have rather been the other side of it, so we could... Obviously a bit shorter. But yeah, he has been potting well.
Yeah, well played, Wes. Played really well.
Yeah.
Unlucky, Howard.
Well done, Wes. Unlucky, Mick. Good game. Pretty tight. Johnny, decent commentary. That was. Thank you, John. Yeah.
Cheers, John.
Try your best, mate. We'll see you on the next one.
Final next, isn't it?
It's the final coming. I'm not sure what the date is for the final yet.
I think they're just going to
been decided, so
probably next
I'm
week.
not sure who's on the comms, so we'll see you very soon. Bye now.